Everything around you is energy, vibrating, moving, and responding to the energy you emit. The universe is constantly attuned to your inner world, reacting to the signals you send out through your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. It is not passive. It listens, it moves, and it arranges itself to match the energy you're projecting. Energy is not just a mystical concept, it's the very essence of how we interact with the world. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, and every belief you hold is a form of energy. The universe responds to this energy, not to the specific words you say or the actions you take in the material world. It is your true language, the one you are speaking at every moment, whether you are conscious of it or not. Most people focus solely on the physical actions they take to achieve their goals, assuming that by doing the right things, success will follow. But the energy you emit is the real driver behind what you experience in your life. The universe does not hear what you want, it hears what you are. If you want to understand why your life looks the way it does right now, look at the energy you've been sending out. What thoughts have you been nurturing? What emotions have you been dwelling in? What beliefs have you accepted as truth? These are the building blocks of your energy, and they shape the reality around you. I think of energy as the frequency you are broadcasting. It is similar to a radio signal. You can't see the waves traveling through the air, but you know they exist because when you tune a radio to a specific frequency, it picks up a particular station. Similarly, the universe is tuned into the frequency of your energy and responds accordingly. If your energy is vibrating at the level of lack, fear, or doubt, you'll attract circumstances that match that vibration. Conversely, if your energy resonates with abundance, love, and certainty, the universe will deliver experiences that align with those frequencies. This is why it is essential to understand that energy is your true language. Words can be deceptive. You can say you want abundance, success, or love, but if your inner energy is rooted in fear, insecurity, or unworthiness, the universe responds to the energy behind your words, not the words themselves. It is like having a conversation in one language while thinking in another. The universe is always responding to the energy of your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, regardless of the surface-level conversation you're having with yourself or others. To shift your reality, you must begin by shifting your energy. The process starts with awareness. Pay attention to how you feel throughout the day. Are you anxious, worried, or stressed? Are you focused on what you lack or what could go wrong? These emotions are sending a powerful signal to the universe, telling it to bring you more experiences that resonate with that same energy. You can think of your emotional state as a feedback system that tells you what kind of energy you're emitting. If you feel negative emotions, it's a sign that your energy is not in alignment with what you truly desire. However, this shift doesn't happen through sheer willpower. It's not about forcing yourself to think positively while ignoring underlying fears or doubts. Real change happens when you address the root causes of your energy. It's about transforming your inner world, your beliefs, and your emotions so that the energy you send out becomes one of harmony and alignment with your true desires. One of the most effective ways to change your energy is to become more mindful of your thoughts. Your thoughts are the seeds of your energy, and over time they grow into powerful vibrations that the universe can't help but respond to. If your thoughts are dominated by scarcity, worry, or frustration, your energy will reflect that. To shift your energy, start by observing your inner dialogue. Are you telling yourself that things are difficult? That there's never enough? Or are you focused on abundance, possibility, and gratitude? By consciously choosing thoughts that uplift and empower you, you begin to raise your energetic frequency. Equally important is the role of emotions in shaping your energy. While thoughts initiate the process, emotions give energy its intensity. If you repeatedly focus on fearful thoughts, your emotional energy becomes charged with fear, sending a powerful signal of resistance and doubt. The universe, being neutral, will simply respond to this energy and bring you more experiences that confirm your fears. On the other hand, emotions like joy, love, and gratitude create high vibration energy that naturally attracts positive experiences. Cultivating these emotions, even in small moments, can shift your energy dramatically. Your beliefs act as the foundation of your energy. What you believe to be true forms the core of your energetic broadcast. If you believe deep down that you're unworthy of success, that money is hard to come by, or that love always leads to pain, that belief will color the energy you send out, even if you say affirmations or take positive action. To truly change your energy, you must examine and transform your core beliefs. Do you believe you are worthy of love, abundance, and joy? Or do you hold subconscious beliefs that block these experiences? By bringing these limiting beliefs to light and replacing them with empowering ones, you change the frequency of your energy at a foundational level. Remember that energy is your true language, and it is always speaking for you, even when your words or actions are saying something else. When you learn to shift your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, you align your energy with the life you want to create. The universe, always responsive to your energy, will begin to mirror back to you the reality that matches your new, elevated vibration. Your thoughts are powerful creators of the energy you emit. They are the foundation upon which your reality is built. Every thought you hold, whether fleeting or persistent, sends out vibrations that influence the energy surrounding you. When you think a thought, it doesn't simply disappear into thin air. Instead, it sets in motion a chain of energetic reactions that shape your experience. Thoughts are like seeds. They grow into feelings, beliefs, and eventually the circumstances of your life. The energy you send out into the universe is directly influenced by the quality and nature of your thoughts. If you constantly focus on negative outcomes, on what could go wrong, or on problems, your thoughts will vibrate at a low frequency. The energy you generate from these thoughts will attract experiences that match this vibration, experiences filled with more problems, challenges, and frustrations. Conversely, when you focus your mind on positive possibilities, on solutions, and on what you desire, your thoughts create high-frequency energy that invites more of the same positivity into your life. It is important to recognize that every thought carries a specific vibration, and that vibration has the power to affect your overall energy. When you think a thought repeatedly, it becomes stronger, gaining momentum and anchoring itself in your energetic field. For instance, if you continually think about lack, whether it's a lack of money, love, or success, this thought pattern becomes a dominant force in your energy. It shapes your frequency, and the universe responds by bringing more situations that reflect that sense of lack. The universe isn't judging your thoughts as good or bad, it's simply reacting to the energy behind them. This is why it is crucial to be mindful of your inner dialogue. Many people are unaware of the thoughts they think on a daily basis. They may speak positively or take actions toward their goals, but if their mental chatter is filled with doubt, worry, or fear, the energy they project will be misaligned with their desires. It's not enough to act like everything is fine on the outside if your inner world is in turmoil. The thoughts you allow to dominate your mind create the baseline energy that the universe picks up on. Your mind is always active, always thinking, and every thought is shaping your energy in subtle ways. But not all thoughts have the same impact. It's the repetitive, deeply ingrained thoughts, the ones that form the backdrop of your consciousness, that carry the most weight. These habitual thoughts generate the energy that forms the foundation of your vibrational output. If your recurring thoughts are of self-doubt or fear, your energy will reflect that, no matter how much effort you put into thinking positively once in a while. It is the consistency of your thoughts that determines the dominant energy you send out. To shift the energy you project, you must first become aware of the thoughts you think most often. Awareness is the first step in transforming your inner dialogue. Throughout your day, observe your mental habits. Are your thoughts filled with worries about the future or regrets about the past? Are you focusing on what you don't want to happen rather than what you do want? These thought patterns are shaping your energy, creating a vibrational signature that the universe responds to. The more you focus on the unwanted, the more you attract it into your life, simply because that is the energy you are broadcasting. Once you've gained awareness of your thought patterns, the next step is to consciously shift them. This doesn't mean forcing yourself to think positively all the time, but rather training your mind to focus on thoughts that uplift and empower you. Start by choosing thoughts that feel slightly better than where you currently are. If you've been thinking about lack, shift to thoughts of possibility. If you've been focused on fear, direct your mind toward thoughts of hope and trust. Over time, as you practice this mental shift, your thoughts will begin to shape a new energy, one that is aligned with abundance, love, and success. It's important to understand that thoughts are the first step in a larger energetic process. A thought, when held consistently, leads to an emotional response. The emotion gives energy its intensity. So while a fleeting thought may not have a major impact on your energy, a thought that is repeated over time gains emotional momentum. For instance, if you think about success and prosperity regularly, you will eventually start to feel the emotions of success, confidence, excitement, and gratitude. These emotions amplify the energy of your thoughts, making them even more powerful. Negative thoughts, when repeated, lead to negative emotions, fear, anxiety, frustration. These emotions intensify the energy of those thoughts, creating a powerful force that attracts more negativity into your experience. This is why managing your thoughts is so crucial to shaping your energy. Thoughts lead to emotions, and emotions lead to manifestations. By directing your thoughts toward what you want, you not only change the quality of your energy, but also set the stage for positive emotions to arise. And as your emotional energy rises, your vibrational frequency aligns with the experiences you desire. Your beliefs are also formed by your thoughts. A belief is nothing more than a thought you've repeated so often that it has become ingrained in your subconscious mind. These beliefs form the core of your energy, influencing how you see the world and how the universe responds to you. If you hold a belief that you are unworthy of love or success, this belief will color your thoughts, emotions, and energy, even if you consciously try to think positively. To truly shape your energy, you must be willing to examine and shift your core beliefs, replacing limiting ones with beliefs that empower and uplift you. Your thoughts are the architects of your energy. They lay the foundation for the emotions, beliefs, and vibrations you send out into the universe. By choosing your thoughts carefully, by focusing on what uplifts and inspires you, you can shape the energy that attracts the experiences you truly desire. Feelings are the emotional currents that flow through your being, shaping the energy you emit into the universe. While thoughts are the seeds of your energy, it is your feelings that give those thoughts power and momentum. In essence, feelings are the amplifiers of your vibration. They intensify the signal you send out, making your energetic output either more powerful or more scattered, depending on the emotions you hold. Understanding how feelings influence your vibration is key to mastering your energy and, by extension, the experiences you attract. Imagine your thoughts as a script you continuously write in your mind. You can think positive or negative thoughts, but until they evoke an emotional response, they remain relatively neutral in their vibrational power. It is when you attach emotion to a thought that it takes on greater energy, broadcasting a strong vibration into the universe. For example, thinking about success may generate a certain level of energy, but feeling the joy, pride, and excitement of success amplifies that energy exponentially. The more emotionally charged a thought becomes, the more powerful the vibration it sends out. This is why feelings are such a crucial part of the manifestation process. The universe doesn't just respond to your thoughts alone, it responds to the emotional energy behind those thoughts. Your feelings are like the volume dial on a radio, increasing or decreasing the intensity of the frequency you broadcast. The higher the emotional charge, the stronger the signal you send, and the quicker and more precise the response from the universe. Positive emotions such as love, gratitude, and joy raise your vibrational frequency, allowing you to align with experiences that match those high vibrations. It's important to understand that your feelings are not arbitrary. They are a direct reflection of your internal state, and they reveal what's truly going on within you. Often we may try to control our external world by focusing on action, strategies, or even positive thinking, but if our emotional state is in conflict with what we desire, our energy becomes divided. For instance, you might be taking all the right steps to achieve a goal, but if you're feeling stressed, anxious, or doubtful, those emotions will send out a conflicting vibration that repels the very outcome you're trying to manifest. Feelings also serve as an internal guidance system. They give you instant feedback about whether you are in alignment with your desires or not. When you feel good, when you experience emotions like excitement, hope, or contentment, it's a sign that you are vibrating at a high frequency in harmony with what you truly want. On the other hand, feelings of fear, frustration, or despair indicate that your energy is out of sync with your desires. These emotions lower your vibration and create resistance in the manifestation process. One of the most effective ways to amplify your vibration is by intentionally cultivating feelings that match the experiences you want to attract. It's not just about thinking positive thoughts, but about generating the emotions that correspond with the outcomes you desire. For example, if you want to manifest abundance, it's not enough to just think about being wealthy. You must feel abundant. You must feel abundant. You must feel the joy, security, and freedom that comes with having more than enough. By doing so, you raise your vibration to match the frequency of abundance, making it easier for the universe to deliver circumstances that align with that frequency. This is where the power of imagination comes in. Your mind cannot distinguish between something vividly imagined and something real. When you use your imagination to generate feelings of success, love, or happiness, you begin to shift your energy to match those feelings. Over time, these emotions become more natural and more dominant in your vibrational output. By consistently cultivating positive emotions, you amplify your vibration and attract experiences that resonate with those emotions. It's important to acknowledge that not all feelings are easy to control. We all experience moments of doubt, fear, and sadness. These emotions are natural, and it's not about suppressing them or pretending they don't exist. The goal is to become aware of your feelings and understand how they impact your energy. When negative emotions arise, rather than letting them take control, you can choose to gently shift your focus toward feelings that serve you better. By practicing emotional awareness, you can gradually raise your vibrational baseline, making it easier to maintain a high frequency over time. Gratitude is one of the most powerful feelings you can cultivate to amplify your vibration. When you feel genuine gratitude, you are acknowledging the good that already exists in your life, and this creates a vibration of abundance. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from what's missing to what's present. The energy of gratitude is magnetic. It attracts more of what you appreciate into your life. Even in challenging situations, finding something to be grateful for can instantly raise your vibration and open you up to new possibilities. Another key emotion that amplifies your vibration is love. Love is one of the highest vibrational frequencies, and when you feel love, whether it's love for yourself, others, or life itself, you align with the creative forces of the universe. Love dissolves fear, doubt, and negativity, allowing you to vibrate at a level where all good things are possible. It's not just romantic love that has this effect. Any form of love, be it for a pet, a passion, or a peaceful moment, raises your vibration and brings you into harmony with the energy of creation. Joy is another potent amplifier of your vibration. Joy is a state of pure alignment with your true self and the universe. When you feel joyful, you are not only vibrating at a high frequency, but also emitting a magnetic energy that attracts positive experiences, opportunities, and people into your life. Joy is a state of flow where everything seems to unfold effortlessly. The more you can tap into feelings of joy, even in small moments, the more you amplify your vibration and allow the universe to work in your favor. Feelings are the fuel that powers your energy. While thoughts set the direction of your energy, feelings give it the force and intensity needed to manifest your desires. By becoming more aware of your emotional state and learning to cultivate feelings that align with what you want, you can dramatically amplify your vibration and accelerate the manifestation process. Feelings are not just responses to external events. They are tools you can use to consciously shape your energy and create the reality you desire. Alignment with your desire is the key to manifesting the life you want. When you are in alignment, your thoughts, feelings, and actions are in harmony with what you desire to create or experience. This state of alignment is a powerful energetic state where the flow between you and the universe becomes seamless. Everything you wish to bring into your life begins to move toward you effortlessly, as if the universe is responding directly to your inner world. In essence, alignment is about becoming energetically compatible with your desires, so that what you want becomes a natural extension of who you are. Alignment starts within. It requires you to bring your mind, emotions, and beliefs into sync with your desires. You can't just wish for something and hope it appears. To truly align with your desires, you must become the embodiment of what you want. You must think, feel, and act as if your desire is already a part of your reality. This doesn't mean pretending or forcing yourself to feel positive all the time. Instead, it means deliberately tuning into the energy of your desire and matching that energy within yourself. The universe responds to who you are being, not just what you are asking for. The first step toward alignment is clarifying your desire. It's essential to know what you truly want. Many people have vague desires: more money, more success, more love, but they haven't taken the time to define what those things mean to them. Alignment requires specificity because the universe responds to clear, focused energy. The clearer you are about what you want, the easier it becomes to align with it. Take time to visualize your desire in vivid detail. What does it feel like to have it? What emotions would it evoke? How would your life change? The more specific you are, the more focused your energy becomes, and the easier it is to create alignment. Once you've clarified your desire, the next step is to examine your thoughts and beliefs. Your mind is constantly generating thoughts, and these thoughts either move you closer to alignment or create resistance. If you desire abundance but constantly think about lack, you're sending out conflicting signals. Alignment requires that your thoughts be consistent with what you want. If you catch yourself thinking thoughts of doubt or fear, gently shift them to thoughts that support your desire. It's not about forcing yourself to be positive all the time, but about developing the mental habit of choosing thoughts that are in harmony with your goals. Your beliefs play an even deeper role in alignment. Your beliefs are the subconscious programming that runs much of your life, and they either support or sabotage your alignment with your desires. If you have limiting beliefs that tell you it's hard to succeed, or that you're unworthy of love, these beliefs will block you from aligning with your desires, no matter how much effort you put into thinking positively. To align with your desires, you must examine and challenge these beliefs, replacing them with ones that empower you. For example, instead of believing that success is hard, adopt the belief that success comes easily to you. This mental shift creates a powerful change in your energy and moves you into alignment with the success you seek. In addition to thoughts and beliefs, feelings are a crucial component of alignment. Feelings are the emotional fuel that powers your energy, and they have a direct impact on whether or not you are in alignment with desires. If you desire love, for example, but feel lonely, your emotions are not in alignment with what you want. To create alignment, you must cultivate feelings that match the energy of your desire. This doesn't mean ignoring negative emotions or pretending everything is fine, but rather deliberately shifting your emotional focus. By generating feelings of love, joy, and fulfillment, you raise your vibration to match the energy of what you desire, making it easier for that desire to manifest in your reality. Your emotions are also a feedback mechanism that lets you know whether you are in alignment or not. When you feel good, when you experience emotions like excitement, hope, and gratitude, it's a sign that you are in alignment. These positive emotions indicate that your energy is flowing smoothly toward your desires. On the other hand, when you feel anxious, frustrated, or discouraged, it's a sign that you are out of alignment. These emotions are not something to be feared or avoided. They are simply signals that your energy is misaligned, giving you the opportunity to course correct. Taking inspired action is another important aspect of alignment. Many people think that alignment means simply sitting back and waiting for the universe to deliver their desires. But true alignment involves taking action that is in harmony with what you want. This action should feel inspired, not forced. When you are in alignment, the actions you take will feel natural and effortless, because they are coming from a place of flow rather than struggle. You don't have to push or force things to happen. Instead, you follow the intuitive nudges that arise when you are energetically aligned. These nudges guide you to the right opportunities, people, and circumstances that bring your desires into reality. It's also important to let go of resistance. Resistance is any energy, thought, or belief that contradicts your desire. This can manifest as doubt, fear, impatience, or frustration. Resistance creates a barrier between you and your desire, preventing you from aligning fully with it. To release resistance, practice acceptance and trust. Accept where you are right now, knowing that your desire is already on its way to you. Trust that the universe is working in your favor, even if you can't see the results immediately. When you release resistance, you create space for alignment to occur, allowing your desires to flow toward you more easily. Alignment also requires patience. Manifestation is not always instant, and sometimes the timing of your desire may not align with your expectations. It's essential to maintain faith and persistence, even when things don't happen as quickly as you'd like. Trust that the universe is orchestrating events in perfect timing. Your job is to stay aligned with your desire, holding the belief that it is already yours, even if you can't see it yet. The more you remain in alignment, the more you accelerate the process of manifestation, drawing your desires toward you in the most harmonious way possible. Alignment with your desire is about becoming the energetic match for what you want. It's about embodying the thoughts, feelings, and actions that reflect your desire as if it is already here. When you are in alignment, the universe mirrors that alignment back to you in the form of synchronicities, opportunities, and manifestations. By maintaining this state of inner harmony, you ensure that your desires flow to you effortlessly, with ease and grace. Your inner state is the foundation upon which your entire reality is built. The thoughts you think, the emotions you feel, and the beliefs you hold shape the world you experience. Reality is not something that exists independently of you, waiting to be encountered. It is continuously being molded by the energy you emit. The outer world is a reflection of your inner state, acting like a mirror that responds to the frequency of your thoughts, emotions, and consciousness. Understanding this principle empowers you to take responsibility for the circumstances in your life, for it is your inner state that gives birth to your external reality. At the heart of this understanding is the concept that everything is energy, including your thoughts and feelings. When you think or feel something, you send out a vibration. That vibration interacts with the universal energy field, which responds by bringing into your experience events, people, and circumstances that match the frequency you are emitting. If your inner state is one of joy, gratitude, and abundance, your reality will mirror those qualities back to you. If, on the other hand, your inner state is filled with fear, doubt, or lack, you will encounter situations that reflect those emotions. Your inner state acts as the blueprint for the reality you live in. Your thoughts play a central role in shaping your inner state, and by extension, your reality. Thoughts are the seeds of creation, and they have the power to manifest into the physical world. Every time you think a thought, you are directing energy. Positive, empowering thoughts direct your energy in ways that create uplifting experiences, while negative, limiting thoughts direct your energy toward outcomes that mirror those limitations. If you are constantly thinking thoughts of worry or insecurity, you will find yourself in situations that perpetuate those feelings. But if you train your mind to focus on possibilities, growth, and optimism, your reality will shift to align with those positive vibrations. In addition to thoughts, your emotions are a powerful force that contributes to your inner state. Emotions carry a high vibrational frequency, and they amplify the energy of your thoughts. This is why emotions are often considered the fuel behind manifestation. When you feel something deeply, you are sending a strong energetic signal to the universe. If your emotions are rooted in love, joy, and excitement, your inner state is aligned with creating a reality that reflects those emotions. Conversely, if your emotions are dominated by frustration, fear, or anger, your reality will mirror the turbulence. Emotions are the energetic language through which the universe communicates with you, constantly providing feedback about your inner state and how it aligns with your desires. Beliefs, too, are a fundamental part of your inner state. Unlike fleeting thoughts or temporary emotions, beliefs are more deeply ingrained. They are the underlying assumptions you hold about life, yourself, and the world. These beliefs operate largely on a subconscious level, yet they shape your reality just as powerfully as conscious thoughts and emotions. If you believe that you are not worthy of success, that belief will permeate your inner state and create a reality where success eludes you. If you believe that life is full of opportunities and that you are deserving of abundance, your reality will reflect those beliefs. Your beliefs act as filters through which you perceive and interact with the world, determining what is possible for you. One of the key aspects of the relationship between your inner state and reality is the idea of resonance. The universe is an energetic system that operates on the principle of like attracting like. Your inner state sends out a vibrational signal that resonates with similar frequencies in the external world. This is why people who exude confidence often attract success, and those who live in a state of gratitude seem to have more to be grateful for. Your inner state acts like a magnet, drawing to you experiences, relationships, and circumstances that match its frequency. If you want to change your external reality, you must first change the frequency of your inner state to resonate with the reality you desire. Another important factor is that your inner state is not just about what you think or feel on a surface level. It is about the dominant patterns of thought and emotion that you carry throughout your day. It's easy to think positive thoughts for a few minutes or feel good in a specific moment, but if your dominant emotional and mental state is one of anxiety or frustration, that will be what shapes your reality. This is why cultivating a stable and harmonious inner state is so important. The more you can maintain a consistent inner environment of peace, confidence, and positivity, the more your reality will reflect those qualities back to you. To truly harness the power of your inner state, it is essential to practice awareness. Many people go through life unconsciously reacting to external circumstances without realizing that those circumstances are the result of their own inner state. When you become aware of the thoughts you are thinking, the emotions you are feeling, and the beliefs you are holding, you gain the ability to consciously shift your inner state in alignment with the reality you want to create. This awareness allows you to break free from habitual patterns of negativity and scarcity, and instead, deliberately cultivate an inner state that attracts abundance, love, and fulfillment. Your inner state also plays a key role in how you respond to challenges and setbacks. When things don't go as planned, it's easy to fall into a state of frustration or despair, which only perpetuates more challenges. But if you can maintain a positive and resilient inner state, even in the face of difficulties, you will find that obstacles begin to dissolve more easily. Your inner state determines how you perceive and respond to the world around you. A calm, centered inner state allows you to navigate challenges with grace and strength, while a chaotic inner state makes problems seem insurmountable. In this way, your inner state not only creates your reality, but also shapes how you experience and interact with that reality. The power of your inner state lies in its ability to influence not just the big things in your life, but also the subtle, everyday experiences. From the way people treat you to the opportunities that come your way, your inner state is constantly at work, shaping every aspect of your reality. By becoming intentional about the energy you cultivate within yourself, you can consciously direct the creation of your outer world. When you align your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs with the reality you desire, you begin to experience life as a reflection of your highest potential. This process requires consistency, awareness, and practice, but the rewards are profound. You are, at every moment, creating your reality from the inside out, and by mastering your inner state, you master the art of creating the life you want. Belief is the driving force behind every action, decision, and outcome in your life. It is the foundation upon which your reality is constructed, the invisible thread that weaves through your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, giving them direction and purpose. Belief is not simply a passive state of mind, it is the power source that activates your inner energy and determines what you are capable of achieving. Without belief, your thoughts and desires remain inert, like seeds that never take root. But with belief, those seeds grow into tangible experiences, shaping the world around you. Belief functions as a bridge between the internal and external worlds. On one side, it is connected to your thoughts, your mental state, and your emotions. On the other side, it is linked to the physical manifestations of your life, the circumstances, events, and conditions you encounter. What you believe on a deep, subconscious level dictates how these two realms interact. This means that your beliefs have the power to either limit or expand what is possible for you. They are the lens through which you perceive the world, and they influence how you interpret and respond to every situation. If your belief system is one of possibility, abundance, and worthiness, you will see those qualities reflected in your reality. If, however, your belief system is rooted in lack, fear, and doubt, your life will mirror those limitations. One of the most remarkable aspects of belief is its self-reinforcing nature. What you believe to be true becomes true for you, not because the world changes, but because your perception and interaction with the world change. For example, if you believe that you are capable of success, you will approach challenges with confidence and resilience. This attitude leads to behaviors that increase the likelihood of success, such as persistence, creativity, and optimism. Over time, your belief in your ability to succeed creates a self-fulfilling prophecy. As your actions align with that belief and bring about the desired outcome. Conversely, if you believe that success is out of reach, you may not even try, or you might give up at the first sign of difficulty, reinforcing the belief that success is impossible. Belief also determines how much energy you put into a given endeavor. When you believe in the possibility of an outcome, you invest your time, effort, and emotional energy into making it happen. Your belief acts as a catalyst, fueling your actions and keeping you motivated even when obstacles arise. This is why belief is often described as the power behind manifestation. It is not enough to simply want something. You must believe it is possible in order to summon the energy required to bring it into your reality. Belief aligns your inner energy with your external goals, creating a harmonious flow between what you desire and what you experience. At its core, belief is about trust. It is the trust that what you envision can and will come to pass, even if the path to getting there is unclear. This trust allows you to take risks, step into the unknown, and act in ways that align with your desires, even when there is no immediate evidence that your efforts will pay off. Without belief, doubt creeps in, causing hesitation, second-guessing, and a lack of commitment. When you don't believe in yourself or in the possibility of success, your energy becomes fragmented, scattered between conflicting thoughts and emotions. But when you fully believe, your energy becomes focused, clear, and powerful, propelling you toward your goals with unwavering determination. Another important aspect of belief is that it operates largely on a subconscious level. While you may consciously desire certain outcomes, it is your subconscious beliefs that truly dictate what you will experience. These deep-seated beliefs are often formed in childhood, shaped by the messages you received from parents, teachers, society, and past experiences. For example, if you were told as a child that money is hard to come by, you may grow up with a subconscious belief in scarcity, even if you consciously desire abundance. These subconscious beliefs act as silent filters, determining what you allow into your life and what you block. If you want to change your reality, you must first examine and transform the beliefs that are operating beneath the surface. One of the most empowering realizations you can have is that beliefs are not fixed, they are malleable. Just as they were formed through repeated thoughts and experiences, they can be reshaped through conscious effort and new experiences. This is where the practice of self-awareness and introspection becomes crucial. By identifying the beliefs that are limiting you, you can begin to question their validity and replace them with new, empowering beliefs. For example, if you recognize that you have a belief that you are not deserving of love, you can work to replace that belief with one of worthiness. Over time, as you consistently affirm your new belief and act in alignment with it, your subconscious mind will adopt it as truth, and your reality will shift accordingly. Belief is also closely linked to your identity, how you see yourself, and what you think you are capable of. Your beliefs about yourself define the boundaries of what you think is possible. If you believe that you are not good enough, not smart enough, or not worthy enough, you will unconsciously act in ways that reinforce those beliefs. But if you believe in your inherent value and potential, you will naturally gravitate toward opportunities that align with that belief. This is why it is so important to cultivate beliefs that support the version of yourself you want to become. Your beliefs shape your self-image, and your self-image shapes your actions, which in turn shape your reality. In addition to shaping your personal reality, belief plays a powerful role in how you relate to the world around you. Your beliefs about others and about life itself influence your interactions and experiences. If you believe that people are generally kind and trustworthy, you will approach relationships with openness and positivity, and you are more likely to attract those qualities in others. If, however, you believe that the world is a harsh and unforgiving place, you will be more guarded, defensive, and suspicious, which will in turn create experiences that reinforce those beliefs. The world reflects back to you the beliefs you hold about it, just as it reflects the beliefs you hold about yourself. Belief also plays a pivotal role in overcoming challenges and obstacles. When you believe in the possibility of success, you are more likely to persist in the face of adversity. Belief gives you the inner strength to keep going when things get tough, because you trust that the effort you are putting in will eventually lead to the desired outcome. This perseverance is often what separates those who achieve their goals from those who fall short. When you believe in yourself, and in the process, setbacks become temporary roadblocks rather than insurmountable barriers. Belief is a dynamic force, constantly at work behind the scenes, shaping the course of your life. It influences your thoughts, emotions, and actions, guiding you toward the experiences that align with what you believe to be true. When you harness the power of belief, you unlock the ability to consciously create your reality. By cultivating beliefs that support your highest potential and aligning your energy with those beliefs, you tap into a limitless power source that can propel you toward any goal or desire. Consistent focus is one of the most powerful forces in shaping the outcomes of your life. It is the act of deliberately directing your attention, energy, and thought patterns toward a specific goal or desire over an extended period of time. When you consistently focus on something, you are not merely thinking about it once in a while, or when it's convenient, you are dedicating your mental and emotional resources to it daily. This sustained focus creates a magnetic pole that draws the desired outcome into your reality, transforming abstract ideas and intentions into tangible experiences. At its core, focus is energy. Where you place your focus, you place your energy, and where you place your energy, you influence creation. In every moment, your mind is processing an incredible amount of information, and your thoughts are constantly moving from one thing to another. But when you consistently focus on a specific goal, you channel your mental energy in a concentrated way. This sustained concentration intensifies the vibration you emit, aligning your internal state with the reality you wish to experience. The more consistent your focus, the stronger this energetic alignment becomes, and the more likely your desired outcome will manifest. Consistent focus also has a profound impact on your subconscious mind. The subconscious is always active, taking in information from your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. It doesn't distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It simply responds to the content you feed it. When you focus consistently on a goal, you are essentially reprogramming your subconscious mind to accept this goal as a reality. Over time, the repetition of focused thoughts and feelings creates a new mental blueprint. This blueprint then governs your actions, decisions, and behaviors, all of which move you closer to the manifestation of your desire. One of the key aspects of consistent focus is that it naturally filters out distractions. In today's world, it's easy to get pulled in multiple directions by various demands, whether they are external pressures or internal doubts. However, when you remain consistently focused on a specific outcome, your mind becomes disciplined. You begin to prioritize the thoughts, actions, and behaviors that support your goal, while letting go of those that detract from it. This mental discipline helps you stay on course, even when obstacles arise or when the desired outcome seems distant. Instead of being swayed by temporary setbacks or diversions, your consistent focus keeps you aligned with your purpose. Consistent focus also works in harmony with the universal principle of momentum. The more time and energy you invest in focusing on a specific outcome, the more momentum you build toward its manifestation. Think of this process as a snowball rolling downhill. It starts small, but as it continues to roll, it gathers speed and size, eventually becoming an unstoppable force. This is how consistent focus operates. In the beginning, you may not see immediate results, but with persistence, the energy behind your focus grows, and the momentum begins to work in your favor. Eventually, this momentum becomes so strong that the outcome you desire seems to manifest effortlessly, as if it was always meant to be. Another important aspect of consistent focus is the way it shapes your perception of the world. When you are focused on a particular goal or desire, you begin to notice opportunities, resources, and circumstances that align with that goal. These opportunities may have always been there, but your focus allows you to recognize them. This is often referred to as the reticular activating system in the brain, a mechanism that filters information based on what you deem important. For example, if you decide to buy a particular type of car, you may suddenly start noticing that same car everywhere. The same principle applies to your goals and desires. When you are consistently focused on them, your mind becomes attuned to anything that can help bring them to fruition. Consistent focus also transforms your emotional state. Emotions are powerful drivers of manifestation because they amplify the energy behind your thoughts. When you are consistently focused on a desired outcome, you naturally cultivate feelings that are in alignment with that outcome, whether it's excitement, joy, confidence, or gratitude. These emotions elevate your vibration and send a clear signal to the universe that you are aligned with what you want. The stronger and more consistent your emotional alignment, the faster the universe responds by matching your vibration with the corresponding physical reality. However, it's important to understand that consistent focus is not about obsessing over a goal or becoming rigidly attached to a specific outcome. True focus comes from a place of inner calm and trust, not from anxiety or desperation. When you focus consistently from a place of calm certainty, you are signaling to the universe that you know your desire is on its way, even if you don't yet see it in physical form. This type of focus allows you to take inspired action when necessary, but it also gives you the freedom to release control and let the universe handle the details of how and when your desire will manifest. Moreover, consistent focus involves not only thinking about your goal, but also embodying the energy of having already achieved it. This means aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the reality of your desired outcome, as if it were already present. When you focus consistently in this way, you shift your internal state to match the vibration of your desired reality, and the universe mirrors that state back to you. The more consistently you can embody the feeling of already having what you desire, the faster that desire will manifest in your external world. Another benefit of consistent focus is that it strengthens your faith in the manifestation process. As you continue to direct your energy toward your goal, small signs and synchronicities will begin to appear, reinforcing your belief that your desire is on its way. These signs might come in the form of unexpected opportunities, chance encounters, or intuitive insights. Each of these signs serves as a confirmation that your focus is working, which in turn strengthens your commitment to keep going. The more consistently you focus, the more signs you receive, and the more confident you become in your ability to manifest your desires. Consistent focus also enhances your clarity of purpose. When you are clear about what you want and consistently focus on it, you eliminate the confusion and indecision that often lead to scattered energy. Clarity allows you to make decisions that are in alignment with your goals, and it prevents you from wasting time and energy on pursuits that don't serve your higher purpose. This clarity also helps you stay committed to your path, even when challenges arise, because you know exactly where you are headed and why it matters. In addition, consistent focus builds resilience. The process of manifesting a goal is rarely linear. It often involves detours, delays, and unexpected obstacles. But when you maintain consistent focus, you develop the mental and emotional resilience to navigate these challenges without losing sight of your ultimate goal. This resilience allows you to stay focused even in the face of adversity, knowing that every setback is just a stepping stone toward your desired outcome. Consistent focus cultivates a deep sense of self-discipline. The energy of gratitude is a powerful force that draws desired outcomes into your life. Gratitude is more than just a feeling or expression of thankfulness. It is an energetic state that aligns you with the frequency of abundance and attracts more of what you appreciate into your experience. When you embody the energy of gratitude, you are communicating to the universe that you are already in possession of what you seek, which in turn magnetizes more of that same energy to you. At its core, gratitude is an affirmation of abundance. When you feel genuinely grateful, you are acknowledging the good that already exists in your life. This simple act of recognition shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is present and valuable. The law of attraction responds to this shift in focus by amplifying the vibration of abundance that gratitude generates. The more you focus on the things you are grateful for, the more you attract similar positive experiences, people, and opportunities. It is as though the universe recognizes your gratitude as a signal that you are ready to receive more of the same energy, and it responds by bringing you even more to be thankful for. Gratitude also has the unique ability to elevate your emotional state. Emotions are the fuel behind manifestation, and the more positive and elevated your emotional state, the higher your vibration becomes. Gratitude is one of the highest emotional vibrations you can experience because it stems from a place of deep appreciation and love. When you immerse yourself in the energy of gratitude, you are aligning with the frequency of joy, peace, and contentment, all of which are magnetizing forces. This elevated state not only makes you feel better internally, but also attracts circumstances that match this high vibration. In essence, gratitude is a form of emotional alchemy that transforms your energetic frequency and draws positive outcomes into your reality. The practice of gratitude also shifts your perspective on life. When you choose to focus on what you are grateful for, you begin to see life through a lens of abundance rather than scarcity. This mental shift has profound implications for the way you engage with the world around you. Instead of constantly seeking what you don't have, you begin to appreciate what you do have. This appreciation acts as a magnet, attracting more things to be grateful for. Your mind becomes conditioned to notice the good in every situation, and this awareness enhances your ability to manifest more of what you desire. Gratitude also deepens your connection to the present moment. Often we get caught up in thinking about the future or dwelling on the past, which creates a sense of disconnection from the here and now. However, gratitude brings you back into the present by encouraging you to recognize the blessings and opportunities that exist in this moment. This present moment awareness is crucial for manifestation because it is only in the present that you can align your energy with the vibration of your desires. When you are fully present and grateful for what is, you are in the optimal state to receive more of what you want. The energy of gratitude anchors you in the now, where all creation takes place. Another powerful aspect of gratitude is its ability to dissolve resistance. Resistance is the energetic block that occurs when you focus on what you don't want, or when you feel frustrated by the absence of your desires. This resistance slows down or even halts the manifestation process because it creates an energetic barrier between you and what you want to attract. However, gratitude effortlessly dissolves this resistance. When you focus on gratitude, you shift your attention away from what is missing and toward what is present. This shift removes the resistance that comes from feelings of lack, impatience, or frustration. As a result, the path for manifestation becomes clear and unobstructed, allowing your desires to flow to you more easily. Gratitude also enhances your ability to trust the process of manifestation. Often we become anxious or doubtful when we don't see immediate results from our efforts to manifest our desires. This doubt creates a vibration of uncertainty that can block the very thing we are trying to attract. However, when you cultivate gratitude, you reinforce a sense of trust in the universe. You recognize that even if your desires have not yet manifested in physical form, you still have much to be thankful for. This trust in the process signals to the universe that you are open to receiving, and that you believe in the timing of your manifestations. The more you trust, the more the universe responds by aligning your desires with your reality. The energy of gratitude also strengthens your relationships. When you express gratitude for the people in your life, you not only improve your connection with them, but also elevate the vibration of your interactions. Gratitude fosters a sense of mutual appreciation and understanding, which deepens bonds and attracts more positive experiences within your relationships. This magnetic energy of gratitude not only improves your existing relationships, but also attracts new, like-minded people into your life. The more grateful you are for the connections you have, the more aligned you become with others who share the same vibration of appreciation and love. Gratitude plays a vital role in your ability to receive. Often, we are so focused on what we want to manifest that we forget the importance of being open to receiving. Gratitude is the key that unlocks this receptivity. When you are grateful for what you already have, you are sending a clear message to the universe that you are ready and willing to receive more. This open-hearted receptivity allows the flow of abundance to move freely into your life. It is as though gratitude acts as a signal that you are in harmony with the flow of the universe, and as a result, you become a magnet for all forms of abundance, whether it be material wealth, emotional fulfillment, or spiritual growth. Gratitude also enhances your creative power. When you are in a state of gratitude, you are aligning with the energy of creation itself. This creative energy flows through you, inspiring new ideas, solutions, and opportunities that support the manifestation of your desires. The more you focus on gratitude, the more your creativity expands, allowing you to see possibilities and potentials that you may have previously overlooked. This creative flow is a direct result of the high vibration that gratitude generates, and it empowers you to manifest your desires with greater ease and clarity. Gratitude fosters a sense of inner peace. The process of manifestation can sometimes be accompanied by feelings of impatience or frustration, especially when the desired outcome seems slow to materialize. However, gratitude allows you to remain calm and centered, knowing that everything is unfolding perfectly. This inner peace is a magnetic force in itself, because it aligns you with the natural flow of the universe. When you are at peace with the present moment, you are not pushing or forcing things to happen. Instead, you are allowing the universe to work its magic in its own time. This peaceful energy creates a harmonious environment for manifestation, ensuring that your desires come to you in the most effortless and aligned way possible. The energy of gratitude also enhances your self-worth. When you are grateful for what you have, you are affirming that you are deserving of the good things in your life. This affirmation of worthiness raises your vibration and makes you a match for even greater abundance. The more you believe in your own worthiness, the more you attract experiences that reflect this belief. Gratitude strengthens this sense of worth by reminding you that you are already blessed and that more blessings are on their way. This energetic shift in self-worth is a powerful magnet for manifestation because it aligns your inner state with the reality of having more. Gratitude reinforces the cyclical nature of giving and receiving. When you express gratitude, you are not only acknowledging the gifts you have received, but also contributing to the flow of energy in the universe. This flow operates on the principle that the more you give, the more you receive. By being grateful, you are participating in this cycle of abundance, ensuring that the energy you put out returns to you multiplied. Detachment is one of the most misunderstood yet crucial components of the manifestation process. Many believe that focusing intently on their desires will speed up their arrival, but in truth, holding on too tightly can create resistance. Detachment, by contrast, is the art of releasing the emotional grip on your desires, allowing them to manifest freely and in divine timing. It is not about abandoning what you want, but about trusting that it will come to you without obsessing over when or how. When you are detached, you signal to the universe that you trust the process. Manifestation works best when it flows naturally, unimpeded by doubt, fear, or impatience. When you become overly attached to an outcome, you often enter a state of desperation or neediness. This emotional intensity can create a vibration of lack rather than abundance. The universe responds not to your words or surface-level desires, but to the energy you emit. If you are constantly worried about whether your desires will come to fruition, you are vibrating on the frequency of not having them. In contrast, detachment shifts your energy to one of confidence and trust, which is in alignment with receiving your desires. Detachment also allows you to release the how and when of manifestation. One of the most common blocks people face is their attachment to specific methods or timelines for achieving their goals. They may think this must happen in this way by this time. And when things don't unfold as expected, they feel frustrated or disappointed. However, the universe often has plans that are far greater than anything you could imagine. By detaching, you give the universe the freedom to work in the most efficient and aligned way possible. This openness to the unknown is a powerful accelerant for manifestation, because it allows the universe to orchestrate events in ways that you may not have considered. Detachment is a form of surrender, but it is an empowered surrender. It is not about giving up on your dreams, rather. It's about surrendering the need to control every detail. When you are detached, you release the pressure that comes from constantly checking for signs or wondering if your manifestation is on its way. This release creates an open, relaxed energy, which is much more conducive to receiving. Think of it like planting a seed. Once you've done the work of planting and nurturing it, constantly digging it up to check its progress will only hinder its growth. Similarly, when you plant the seed of your desire in the universe, detachment allows it to grow without interference. Detachment also creates space for inspired action. When you are not obsessing over your manifestation, you are more open to receiving intuitive guidance from the universe. This guidance often comes in the form of ideas, opportunities, or actions that help bring your desires into reality. Because you are no longer fixated on controlling the outcome, you can recognize and act on these nudges with greater clarity. Inspired action is effortless and aligned, as opposed to action taken out of desperation or fear. The more detached you are, the more attuned you become to these subtle signs from the universe, accelerating the manifestation process in a way that feels natural and harmonious. Another key aspect of detachment is emotional freedom. Attachment often breeds anxiety, worry, and frustration because it places your happiness and fulfillment in the future contingent upon the manifestation of a specific outcome. This creates a cycle of emotional dependency, where you are constantly waiting for something outside of yourself to make you feel complete. Detachment breaks this cycle by shifting your focus to the present moment. It allows you to find contentment and joy in the now, regardless of whether your desire has materialized. This emotional freedom raises your vibration, making you a match for your desires, because you are no longer operating from a place of lack or need. Detachment also enhances your self-worth. When you are attached to an outcome, it can be easy to fall into the trap of believing that your value or success is tied to whether or not that outcome materializes. You may start to question your worthiness or abilities if things don't unfold as planned. However, detachment affirms that your worth is inherent and not dependent on external circumstances. By detaching, you recognize that you are deserving of your desire simply because you exist, not because of anything you achieve or manifest. This internal shift in self-perception boosts your confidence and aligns you with the energy of abundance, which naturally accelerates the manifestation process. Detachment also allows you to stay open to the infinite possibilities that the universe has to offer. When you are overly attached to one specific outcome, you may unknowingly limit yourself. The universe operates in ways that are far beyond our human comprehension, and often what we think we want pales in comparison to what is actually possible. By detaching, you remain open to receiving something even better than what you originally envisioned. This openness expands your capacity to manifest not only what you desire, but also things that are beyond your current scope of imagination. Detachment is the gateway to receiving the unexpected blessings that the universe is always ready to deliver. Detachment helps you maintain balance and peace during the manifestation process. When you are attached, the emotional highs and lows can become extreme. You may feel ecstatic when things seem to be going your way, only to crash into despair when there's a delay or obstacle. This emotional roller coaster can be draining and counterproductive. Detachment, on the other hand, fosters emotional stability. You remain grounded and centered regardless of external circumstances, because your sense of peace is not contingent upon the outcome. This balanced state of being is essential for manifestation because it keeps your vibration consistently high, regardless of what's happening around you. Detachment also accelerates manifestation by reducing resistance. Resistance is the energetic friction that occurs when your conscious desires are in conflict with your subconscious beliefs or emotional state. The more you try to force or control the outcome, the more resistance you create. This resistance acts as a block, slowing down the manifestation process. Detachment dissolves resistance by shifting your focus away from the need to control and toward trust in the universe. When you are detached, you are not pushing against the flow of energy. Instead, you are moving with it. This effortless alignment reduces resistance and allows your desires to manifest with greater ease and speed. Detachment enhances your connection to the present moment, which is where all creation takes place. Manifestation is not about waiting for the future, it is about aligning your energy in the now. When you are detached, you are fully present, enjoying life as it is rather than constantly projecting your happiness into the future. This present moment awareness is a powerful accelerant for manifestation because it allows you to harness the creative energy of the now. When you are grounded in the present, you are in the perfect energetic state to receive the abundance that is already on its way to you. Embracing your identity as a co-creator in this universe is a transformative realization that can shift the very fabric of your existence. As human beings, we often perceive ourselves as passive participants in life, subject to external circumstances, luck, or fate. However, this mindset drastically underestimates the profound power we hold within us to shape our realities. Understanding that you are a co-creator means recognizing that you are not merely reacting to the world around you, but actively engaging in the process of creation itself. To grasp this concept, it's essential to realize that the universe operates on a fundamental principle: energy attracts like energy. You are constantly sending out vibrations through your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, and these vibrations resonate with similar frequencies in the universe. This is not a mere metaphysical notion. It is a reality that governs how our lives unfold. When you accept your role as a co-creator, you empower yourself to take responsibility for the energy you emit, understanding that it directly influences the experiences you draw into your life. The first step in recognizing yourself as a co-creator is to acknowledge the power of your thoughts. Every thought you think generates energy, and this energy has the potential to manifest into physical reality. You may find it astonishing to realize that even the most mundane thoughts contribute to the energy field that shapes your life. Thus, cultivating awareness of your mental landscape is crucial. Are your thoughts predominantly positive and aligned with your desires, or are they filled with doubt, fear, and negativity? The answers to these questions will reveal much about the reality you are currently experiencing. The next layer of co-creation lies in understanding the interplay between intention and action. Intention is the driving force behind every manifestation. It is the seed from which your desires grow. When you set an intention, you are effectively declaring your desire to the universe. However, intentions alone are not enough. They must be coupled with inspired action, those nudges and ideas that arise when you are in alignment with your intentions. This alignment creates a bridge between the internal world of your desires and the external world of manifestation. Recognizing this dynamic allows you to move forward confidently, knowing that you are actively participating in the creation of your reality. As a co-creator, it is equally vital to embrace the concept of trust. Trusting the process means surrendering to the flow of the universe while maintaining a clear vision of what you want to achieve. It involves understanding that not every step will be visible to you, yet believing wholeheartedly that the universe is conspiring in your favor. This trust is what opens the door to synchronicities, opportunities, and unexpected blessings that often emerge when we least expect them. When you operate from a place of trust, you become attuned to the subtle messages and signs from the universe, allowing for a more fluid and enjoyable manifestation process. Another essential aspect of co-creation is emotional alignment. Your emotions serve as powerful indicators of your alignment with your desires. When you feel joy, excitement, and gratitude, you are resonating at a high frequency, which attracts more positive experiences into your life. Conversely, feelings of fear, anger, or sadness can create a lower frequency that may attract experiences you do not desire. Learning to navigate your emotions effectively is crucial in the co-creation process. Techniques such as mindfulness, meditation, and positive affirmations can help you cultivate a more positive emotional state, enabling you to align with the energy of your desires more effortlessly. Moreover, recognizing that you are a co-creator also means acknowledging your interconnectedness with others and the universe at large. Each individual is a unique expression of the collective consciousness, contributing to the tapestry of life. Your thoughts and actions not only impact your reality, but also influence those around you. This interconnectedness underscores the importance of maintaining a positive and empowering mindset, as your energy can uplift or diminish the collective vibration. Being mindful of how you interact with others is essential in the co-creation process, as the energy you project can create ripple effects that extend far beyond your immediate environment. Co-creation also encourages the exploration of your passions and interests. Engaging in activities that excite you not only elevates your vibration but also aligns you with your authentic self. When you pursue what you love, you naturally attract opportunities and experiences that resonate with your desires. This creative expression is a vital aspect of your role as a co-creator. By allowing yourself to fully engage in your passions, you activate a powerful creative force that enhances your manifesting abilities. The journey of co-creation involves embracing imperfection and letting go of the need for control. The desire to micromanage every aspect of your life can create unnecessary stress and frustration. Instead, practice surrendering to the natural unfolding of your journey. Understand that detours and unexpected turns are often part of the process, guiding you toward experiences and lessons that contribute to your growth. When you release the need to control, you create space for the universe to deliver your desires in ways that may exceed your expectations. As a co-creator, it's also essential to cultivate a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. When you view the world through an abundance lens, you recognize that there is more than enough for everyone, including yourself. This mindset encourages generosity, gratitude, and collaboration, fostering an environment where co-creation thrives. You begin to understand that your success does not come at the expense of others. Rather, it contributes to the collective good. This shift in perspective enhances your ability to manifest what you desire, as you align with the abundance that permeates the universe. Embracing your role as a co-creator invites you to remain open to the infinite possibilities that exist within your reality. The universe is not limited by human understanding. It is a vast, dynamic field of potential. By adopting an open-minded approach, you allow yourself to explore new avenues for creation. This openness cultivates a sense of curiosity and adventure, making the manifestation journey not just about reaching a destination, but about enjoying the entire process of creation. Recognizing yourself as a co-creator is a powerful realization that invites you to embrace your innate abilities to shape your reality. By becoming aware of your thoughts, setting clear intentions, trusting the process, and aligning your emotions, you activate the creative energy within you. As you navigate this journey of co-creation, remember that your unique expression and contributions are vital to the unfolding of the universe. Your role is not just to manifest your desires, but to participate in the grand tapestry of creation that connects us all. In conclusion, the universe is an ever-responsive entity that reflects back to us the energy we emit. By understanding that we are co-creators of our reality, we empower ourselves to take charge of our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, recognizing that they shape the world we experience. Each thought is a seed, each emotion a powerful vibration, and each intention a pathway to manifestation. As we align with our true desires, cultivate gratitude, and trust in the process, we open ourselves to infinite possibilities. Remember, the energy you project is a reflection of your inner state, and by nurturing a positive and abundant mindset, you can magnetize the experiences you truly wish to attract. Detachment allows for the natural flow of creation, and as you release the need to control every outcome, you will discover the beauty in the journey of co-creation. Embrace your role as a co-creator with the universe. Your unique essence contributes to the collective tapestry of life, and your energy has the power to uplift not only your own reality, but also the realities of those around you. The universe is a canvas, and you are the artist. What will you choose to create? As you step into your power, trust in your ability to manifest your dreams and know that everything you desire is already within reach, waiting for you to bring it to life. Your journey of co-creation is not just about achieving goals, it is about embracing the magnificent potential within you and recognizing that the universe responds to the energy you radiate. Together, let us create a world filled with love, abundance, and limitless possibilities.